Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the Hoggcast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I certainly am. Okay, what do we have for you on today's episode? We have for you some further deterioration in Australia. Now, you know that Australia has, for the last year, been one of the most ardent enforcers of what many people feel are draconian measures in response to the coup. And that continues, even though for at least a month, maybe more, a lot of places have opened up and gone back to normal. Australia seems to have suffered somewhat. So this is a man who gets arrested for not wearing a mask out in public. He's alone in the middle of nowhere, figuratively speaking. He's just sitting with his 3-year-old daughter waiting for his family, and he gets arrested for it. Right, if that's not an infringement on your human rights, I don't know what is. I don't know how else to explain it to you. I don't know how else to show people if you don't acknowledge that. But look, that's just from my own point of view. So we'll jump into this video now. But first, quick disclaimer: we have set up a membership program for the channel in which you can support the underdog here at the Hoggcast for the price of a cup of coffee once a month. You can join the coffee club. We call it the coffee club because the membership fee is equivalent to a cup of coffee. It's very original, as I'm sure you can imagine. So if you value my commentary, conservative commentary, independent thought, by all means give us a subscribe. One further thing I want to say is that I'm wearing my headphones today because we have some work going on. The landlord's doing some work with the house, so I just thought I would put my headphones in so you don't hear it. Okay, let's go. Okay, I apologise as well for the quality of the video. I didn't take the video, of course, and it's all I have to show you. Okay, let's go.
That's what I told you.
And then you have to leave.
No, I want more clarifications. I want you to make it clearer for me, so I don't do it again. I'll ask you politely, please tell me what I did wrong. I asked you politely, what did I do wrong? And I said please, and you said no. You said you are under arrest because I asked you. Put your camera on so the police can see it. All right, that's very, very good because I'm gonna take it to court. I swear I'm gonna take it to court. Yeah.
Hey guys, listen man, he's got a girl, bro. He's got a little girl with him, man.
We'll explain it in a second. Let us just deal with
No, but...
Okay, you understand? Yeah?
What irritates me, sorry to interrupt so quickly, is that there's no middle ground anymore. We have been conditioned by postmodernism to see things in society in this day and age. It's either black or it's white. It's either left or it's right. It's either up or it's down. Nobody ever seems to give anyone a break anymore. Nobody ever seems to take the nuances into consideration. Okay, it's just, look, it's a man sitting with his daughter, right? He's in the middle of nowhere. These are variables that a normal, rational person in a normal, rational society would take into mind. But it's just this hyper narrow mindset of, you're not wearing a mask, therefore you're under arrest. Even though he's sitting with his terrified 3-year-old daughter, even though you can see he's sitting on his own, he's nowhere near anyone, and then they come and arrest him. Right? It's like the more Australian people try to verbalize their own sense of freedom and what they want to do, and they want to get back to society like most of Western society, the more these claws seem to wrap around individual people, and not enough people are making a stand in my point of view.
Okay, are you going to calm down? We'll take them off.
I'm very calm. I'm very calm. You don't want to see my other face.
He's calmed down, man. Hey, look.
So they're telling him to calm down. When was he shouting? When was he acting out? He wasn't doing anything. He's sitting there doing nothing. He was minding his own business in every sense of the word.
All I want to ask is, have you guys got kids? Have you guys got kids doing this stuff?
I didn't do anything wrong.
I know you're going to work. Look, I know you're going to work and doing your job. I've got a mate that's a copper as well. I've got mates that are coppers, alright?
Yeah, that argument doesn't work anymore, right, in my opinion, and I'll tell you why. Because if you're going to hold people to the same standards and say, oh, well, they're just doing their job, they were just doing what they were told to do, or they were doing what they were ordered to do, well, so did the guards at Auschwitz, Birkenau. They were just doing what they were told to do. Oh, just doing my job, even though you're walking countless numbers of innocent people into the you-know-what chambers. So that... the just doing my job, just following my order, or just following orders routine, it wasn't accepted in the Nuremberg trials, and it's not going to be accepted now.
I understand. I work for the ABF. I work for the ABF as well, okay? Listen to me. We all got kids, bro. Your kids are going to grow up in this new health order that's growing up, man.
Wait to be without this. I was asking for explanation. That was all I was asking for.
Listen.
The guy's calmed down, man. Just send him go with his daughter, bro. Give him a fine. Just give him a fine.
It's been done. Please leave.
I work for the ABF, man.
Okay.
I know what's going on.
Your mask isn't on properly. Put it on. And
my mask.
So there he's saying to him as well, your mask isn't on properly. If you was really concerned about that, why did you approach him? Right? If you're concerned that someone isn't wearing their face covering correctly, and you're concerned that you're going to be infected with the coof, why would you approach them? What? This is what I'm saying I don't get with these people, yeah? Is they tell you you're a health hazard, and then they will get right in your face. Literally nose to nose with you. Why would you do that? Maybe you're being disingenuous.
He's on.
So, we ask you, you're not wearing a mask. You've committed the offence. We ask you to go get a mask.
You're not wearing a mask. You've committed the offence, the officer says. This is a man sitting with his daughter in what appears to be a park or a forest. There's no one around him. You made the choice to go and get up in his face. You did.
Drop your daughter off with your
That's
family.
what I was going to do, but I asked you for an explanation because I didn't know about that.
I don't know how you guys
give me a mask, I don't know. Tell me.
I explained to you
You didn't
3, 4,
explain
5
to me.
times.
You didn't
I did,
explain
and then you come over and you continue the offence. That's why you're
I didn't come here. I was away from
That
you.
is why you're
I put the
placed
camera on
under
because
This phrase, the offence, you continued the offence. It aggravates me. You continued the offence. What's he supposed to do? Get up and rush off to grab something to cover his face? Don't you think you're being a bit hyperbolic? Don't you think you're being a bit stupid? Really? If you was that scared, why do you approach him? And you notice how they ignored the question when the person filming said to the officers, do you have families of your own? Would you want your families being treated like this? But these people who are on a power trip, they don't think like that. They think, well, I'm the one giving the orders, so I don't have to worry about that. My family doesn't have to worry about that. That's how they see things, you know. And look, I'm not saying that, oh, you know, we should go back to being a society where we do this, do that, and the other. You know, I'm not saying that. I'm not your doctor. I'm not giving you health advice. What I'm giving you is my commentary on what I'm seeing in society and what I believe personally to be the first of many stops along the route which ends in tyranny and probably worse.
I put the camera on, you
You
went
alright?
crazy.
Are you okay?
Sorry, Daddy, okay? Yeah. Because I put the camera on, he went everyone crazy because police video that. I put the camera on, he went crazy, and then he
It's
walked
okay.
off me straight away,
You've
put
calmed
the
down. They
light
got the right to let you go now. You haven't done nothing wrong.
Please leave. Take your daughter.
Okay, and there we go. Yeah, just getting hassled. It appears as if they've de-arrested him or unarrested him because the video stops with him saying, take your daughter home. But this was a guy that was sitting in a park on his own. With his daughter, but you know what I mean. It wasn't like a large group of people. It was him and his daughter, him and his family. They were doing nothing wrong. Nothing at all. And this happened in Sydney, by the way, in Australia. That specific time in Sydney, which is a big city in Australia, how many actual crimes were being committed? Right? This is a problem with the West. We have turned into a society where police only ever seem to arrest those who are easiest to arrest. It's not about who's done right or wrong, it's whoever's the easiest ones to arrest. That's why you often see Conservatives getting arrested for the most whimsical things, and then the usual suspects from the usual organisations will burn down entire city blocks and get away with it. Really. Just the disparity between the two. And God knows what's happening in Australia, but they really have gone down this authoritarian, totalitarian route, and it's happened so quickly. It just beggars belief. It just boggles the mind. Anyway, look, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think of this shameful display of overzealous authoritarianism in the comment section below. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, share this video around. That will help us stay competitive with the larger channels and mainstream media broadcasters who do unfortunately get prioritized over independent content creators such as us. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.